sessions, I'd like to just let you know one important value that we at the Naval Connection really believe in. No matter the start time, we will always try to hit the target on the finish time. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this opportunity to call upon stage, without further ado, the one and only man whom we already know, the face behind FSM in Goa 2026, Captain Shoukat Mukherjee, to the stage, please, with a thunderous round of applause as he goes ahead and takes FSM into this session. Yes, I see. You can take the call, sir. All right, please welcome on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, a thunderous round of applause again. And yes, Captain, there's a little surprise that we have for you, Captain. So sorry, I know you're waiting to speak on the mic, but just a little surprise. Could you just take a stand onto my right, please? It's a little surprise. I just want you to turn your attention to the screen, and I'll have somebody, this is what the team has prepared as a complete surprise to Captain Shoukat Mukherjee. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention to the screen.
I'm just looking at my team and I don't know when they shot this, all the candid moments, but yes, thank you very much. And like we say, let's say FSM. Over the years, FSM has become a huge brand. Before I say anything, I'm almost choking because in this video that you've seen, one of the persons I think you've identified as who's no longer there with us. And the industry went through a huge loss with his bereavement. He was supposed to be here, and I think somewhere down the corridor, I can see him standing and waving at me. Mr. Ashok Advani, we lost him last month. And before I start the proceedings, since he was supposed to be here and he was an industry icon, I would like to put up, and I would like to start this with 1 minute of silence to dedicate his life and praying for his eternal soul, please. Let's have 1 minute of silence. Thank you very much. Yeah. Unfortunately, I hope this day never comes to our lives, because I remember last 3 years we've had this 1 minute of silence, first for my friend Purnendu 2 years back, and then last year as we did FSM, on one day before the FSM, we had the sad demise of our very dear friend from ATPI, and now we have this. So I really hope we don't have to go through this again. Starting on this and coming back to our FSM, I would like, very grateful for all of you to be here. Like I said, some of you have already been a part of FSM since its inception, and some of you are brand new clients and brand new people who are here. Before I tell you exactly what the journey of FSM is, I would like to dedicate this to all the people who have supported this event throughout, all the seafarers. We've been having a lot of seafarers today, you will see, and tomorrow also we've invited students from all maritime colleges in India. So I want to be grateful, and I want you to give a round of applause for all people, all companies, all seafarers, all students who've actually supported FSM. A big round of applause. Thank you to Cochin Shipyard Meti for being the platinum partners this time, and they are here with the full force. And last few days has been really harrowing. You know what happens before FSM. I'll give you a sneak peek into what happens behind last few days that I get calls. It's like some funny things which happen behind the scene, even my team does not know, but I'd like to share with you. Some people will call me, like I got some calls from the students of institutions. Sir, why my name is not there in the list? Why am I not a part of FSM? I said, but then you should talk to your institution, because that's the one who makes the list. No, sir, I was told that you made the list, you selected us, and you sent the list to my company and saying that we are only selecting you. I said, my friend, believe me, it is not the case. Please. And then the next day I get the call from the principals saying that if the students call, you don't tell them anything, tell them to contact me. So even the students are very, very aware of FSM. Then I get calls from seafarers locally here, and GMO is here. With due regards to GMO, I get a lot of calls from local seafarers, because GMO has only a particular amount of people who we can send. So around 5 days back, I got a call from a local seafarer saying that, sir, I want to be a part of FSM, but I don't want to pay the registration fee. I said, very good, but we have already given the quota to GMO, so you can contact GMO. Then he said, sir, you have entertainment in the evening. I suppose you have Russian dancers in the evening. I said, how does that matter, which country they are from? Yeah, we have entertainment. Sir, what I can do is I can give you those dancers free of cost, you give me registration. I said, it doesn't work like that, you see. So even then, so by the way, that person is here, we have invited him. So, and we are paying for the dancers also, right? Then we have requests on the mobile phones of the special guests that we have. Some of the guests, they've sent me, 2 days back, somebody sent me, please give me a sea-facing room. I said, the hotel does not have a sea-facing room. But, so okay, so make sure I do not get a swimming pool facing room. I said, why is that? Then he said, last time I got a swimming pool facing room, my room was overlooking the swimming pool on the ground floor, and there was a lady who was sunbathing. And whole day she was looking at me, and I did not know whether she was annoyed or I was annoyed, and she was looking at me or I was looking at her. And it became a very thing, I could not draw the curtains of my living room. So please ensure I do not get a swimming pool facing room. So these are the things that we have to go through, the team has to go through. But we do try to each request in mind. We were giving out for you'll see a lot of things happening in the rooms. We've kept things which, we worked very hard to get some wonderful things ready for you. So one of them was we were trying to take shirt sizes. If you remember, you had a form to fill up with your shirt sizes. So, and there were standard sizes, large, XL. So I got a call saying that, and not taking any names. Shoukat, my size is between 42 and 43. So if you have to make something, make 42 and a half. So I said, see, sir, actually the jackets are not, jackets are very standard sizes. They are large, medium, XL. He said, okay, if you can't keep the size, then you make sure that I get a red jacket, because I don't wear anything other than a red jacket. So these are the things that we get, and we try to keep each one of them happy, and we did actually keep each one of them happy. Coming back, FSM is a state of mind, ladies and gentlemen. The Future Skills Maritime runs through the year. We get students coming back to us. We get teachers. We get, as we speak, this event is being streamed live to a global audience. 2 years back, we touched 1.5 lakh viewership online. And as we speak, this is being watched over the country. And you see, we try to get the people, the largest amount of crowd. We celebrated the technology in maritime this time. Last time in Mumbai, we got, most of you know, we got the famous Sunita Williams send us a video. This time, we will, again, the TIM is scheduled to happen on the 1st of October this time. We'll invite all of you. This is a very, very big event. We also, and we will try to get more and more people globally involved. So, welcome to FSM. Over the next 2 days, you will have a lot of discussions, a lot of interactions, a lot of business come leisure interactions, engagements, and we will make a report. We don't just believe having in conferences just for the sake of it. After every conference, after every FSM, we make a consolidated report of all what the leaders say, even the students say, and we make this. It takes me 3 months to make that report, and this report goes to the Ministry of Shipping, it goes to IMO, and this time our representative was in the IMO as an advisor. Mr. Sunil Kumar was in the IMO last week, and he has invited the Secretary General also, and he has told him that our report is going to go to him after this event. And it goes to FOSMA, MASA, it goes to all the associations, and we try to make a change. We try to get the voices of the leaders out for the benefit and for the advantage of the seafarers. So during the next 2 days, we have a lot of seafarers. Each session has a seafarer. The last session of the day tomorrow will have many seafarers on stage for an engagement. I'm very saddened to say that last few days has been terrible for the industry, shipping industry and the world in terms of war. Unprecedented changes have taken place. There were some people who were coming from Dubai who has cancelled their trips. Some people from Mumbai, a very select few, have cancelled their trips because of the pressures. The Ministry of Shipping has kept a huge board meeting. The Director General of Shipping was unable to come, but we'll have the pleasure of interacting, engaging with Deputy Director General of Shipping, technical also. But some people were not able to make it, and they've sent their regards. But taking that, we have most of the people who are represented here in the next 2 days from all the major leading shipping management companies and ownership companies, as well as the association.